In this tutorial, we're going to create our grunge effect on the wood. Now, you should have something like this now, with the screw heads on each corner of the wood. All I did was I took the 4 screws that were here, I put them into a group there, and then I copied that group 3 times and simply vertically and horizontally flipped them so that they would fit into each of the corners there. One last thing that we do need to do is we need to add our ambient occlusion effect to this center panel here on the edges, which you can see are a little bit too neat. So we don't want to use our group because we want to keep that just in case we need to alter it for any reason. So we'll just click and drag that into a new layer and it'll create a copy, and we'll hide our original one. Now with the copy selected, we're going to press new layer, and then we're going to press Control and the copy of the slats together, and we're going to go to Layer, Merge Layers. And as you can see there, we've got just an image with the slats there. Now we want to trim the top and the bottom of these slats so that they match the frame. So with that layer still highlighted, we'll press Control and click inside the box here for the layer with the horizontal frame, and it will select everything in that horizontal frame, and then when we press delete, you can just see there it has deleted the top and the bottom of the slats. Then with our slats highlighted, we'll go to Styles, and we'll go to our ambient style that we created earlier and click on it, and it will apply it to that panel there. Now that's the basic frame finished with some nice shading that will get picked out in the normal map. So the next thing we need to do is to create a grunge texture to go over the top. Now what I've got here is an image that I did a Google search for grunge, and this was one of the images that came up. And all I've done to this is I've reduced it to 35% of its original size. Now for this box here, we want to create sort of damaged part at the bottom, as if it has been scraped along the ground or there has been some like water damage on the wood from the ground. And we're going to do that by doing a marquee selection here, like that, pressing Control C, and we'll go to our image. We want the grunge to be over the wood but under the screws. So when you press Control V, it always puts it in the layer above the one that's highlighted. So click on your frame there and press Control V, it will put it above. Well, it looks like it's still a little bit too large, so we'll go to Transform Scale. I'll just scale that down to about 80%. There. And click on the green arrow. Now once we've placed that, we can then change the layer opacity style to darken. As you can see there, it's created some nice damage effects on the wood. Now the only problem with it is we've got this hard edge. So we'll go and click on our eraser tool and make sure it has a soft edge to it. We'll make it about 50% opacity, and we'll just go around and just take that edge, that hard edge off there. Just delete the bits away that you don't want. There we go. Now we want to use the area at the top here. We'll just Control C and copy that area there, and Control V to paste it there. And we're going to put it in this area here in the panel, so that it looks like some liquid has dropped down the front of the frame and has stained the front of the panel. So we'll just reduce that. Again, try 70%. We'll just move that into position there. Now this black edge here, we want to use that, so we're going to put it, the black edge, in line with the bottom of the frame there. And we'll click on the green arrow, change our layer style to darken, and then again we'll get our eraser tool and we'll just get rid of the hard edge there, and on the side, a little bit there, and across the bottom. And we've still got the top part of the grunge map in the clipboard, so we'll press Ctrl V again to bring up another copy of it, and we'll reduce this, but not as much because we're going to use this on the top. A little bit more there. Just put that there. We'll change the layer to darken. Okay. We want to make it look as if something has dropped, like fluid has dropped from something above and has dripped down the front. So once we've got that, we'll use our eraser again to just get rid of the hard edge. One there. And since this is still quite dark at the top, we don't want as much damage on the top as we have on the bottom, so we'll just reduce our opacity there to 60%. And you can keep going. You can put as much grunge on this as you want. You can put some more definition here. You can put some on the sides. You can put some at the bottom here. But this will do for the moment. And on the next video, we're going to create a painted area on the front here with the paint peeling off. And then we're going to extract our maps and see what it looks like in 3D Studio Max.